Hello my friends, my name is Forge. Now today we are talking about a feature that I want to see in Bedrock Edition so badly, and I'm not talking about super flats, even though I still want that. I'm not talking about amplified or customized worlds. I am talking about a lesser version of customized worlds, and that is the buffet world type. Now, within 1.8, we had the introduction of customized worlds, but in 1.13, they removed customized worlds and they made a new mode. They made the buffet world type, and that has nothing to do with food if you're wondering. Even though a buffet tastes pretty good right about now, I tell you what, this is not about food. But I click on world type, we have ourselves all the different modes, including amplified, but most importantly, we have buffet where customized worlds used to be. Now, for customized worlds right here, you can go ahead and choose however which biome that you want. So you can go ahead and choose an entire end world. You can choose an entire world that is covered with taiga forests. Now you can also go and choose a generator type. You can choose surface, caves, or floating islands, which is overworld, nether, or the end dimension. And of course you can have the end within Minecraft's overworld, and you can still have the end dimension inside the game. Now the cool thing about this is if I go and choose surface, and I choose the end, I click on done, I click on done. I'm going to go click on create new world. So no, looks like there is no ender dragon. I thought there would be an ender dragon here because there are the end crystals. But you can, in theory, just go ahead and summon in the ender dragon and have them flying around this little area inside this coliseum and do the ender dragon fight in the overworld. But basically, this is all that you're going to have. You can have yourself like a moon looking world. So this could also be very, very useful if you're doing like a roleplay on the moon and you want to have like a space themed world. Now if you go ahead and make sure that you're on like normal or above, like easy or above, you're gonna have like endermen spawning within this area if it is nighttime. So it is actually still really, really cool the way that this does work, and I really want to see this added to Minecraft. Now what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna go and click on save and quit, and we're gonna go ahead and load up another world that I have loaded up. It's actually gonna be a cave version of the taiga. And so it's gonna be, I believe, this world right here. I've got like so many worlds, it's kind of hard to actually see. No, this is Sunflower Plains. Okay, but still, it's the same thing. But this is still really, really cool. I mean, look at this. We can go ahead and have a nether looking world, and we can go ahead and have this look like a plains or sunflower plains. And of course, I got night vision on by default. It's gonna be completely dark. So if I go ahead and do like effect real quick, I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of my effect. So effect, clear, enter. Oh, I forgot to actually do epi. Okay, there we go. You see how dark this is? This is going to be extremely difficult to actually see your way through unless you have yourself like night vision or some kind of mod that allows you to light areas, or unless you actually just get torches and stuff like that. But not to mention, but you're also going to be getting a bunch of monsters spawning around the area as well. It's absolutely crazy. But I'm going to go ahead and give myself night vision again. And I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that's unlimited. I did not mean to type in the minus. So there we go. And just go and press 1 and enter. And there we go. And so as you can see, we're having ourselves like a bunch of different monsters spawning in here. So it will be quite of a challenge to survive around there. I mean, if you're up for a challenge, then go ahead and play around with this world type. And now for our final world type that we're going to take a look at, it's going to be the floating islands. And I tell you what, floating islands, they are personally my favorite type of world type. And as you can see, this is going to be our floating islands. And so it is actually really, really cool the way this actually does generate. I mean, just look at that. We have ourselves like mine shafts spawning underneath the islands. So you can go ahead and use this for maybe like some kind of PvP arena. I mean, I can actually say that this would make a really interesting type of arena to actually play on, because you got yourself the platforms and stuff like that. I mean, it is still really, really cool, and you're still going to be able to find yourself loot within these areas. You're still going to be able to find yourself cobwebs, as you can see, and all that wonderful stuff within the mine shafts. But you can also see about how frequently these will actually spawn within the game. I mean, this is a world type that is something I want to see in Bedrock, and the buffet world type definitely needs to come at some point. And please let me know if you agree with me down below in the comments. I mean, I actually have to say that I would love to play survival on a floating island world. But now the one question that you probably have right now is going to be, when will this ever come to the Bedrock Edition, and will it come to Bedrock Edition? Now for the win, I have no idea, but will it ever come to Bedrock? I think at some point in the future, Mojang will figure out a way to actually put this within the game, but as time goes right now, we have no word if this will ever come to the Bedrock Edition, and of course, I gotta figure out on how it will run on a phone or tablet. It may actually cause a bunch of lag on a phone or tablet or weaker devices, and Mojang wanted it to work across all platforms of the game. So that means phone, tablets, Xbox One, Switch, PC, and stuff like that. But anyway, before we go and end off the video, this is actually a world type I actually loaded up for buffet. This is the Surface and Highlands game type, and you can basically go ahead and generate this, and this would actually make a really great survival challenge. Just going around and trying to like raid the end ships and end cities and stuff like that. Of course, you can go ahead and just play around with this, which is really awesome. And actually, from what I've seen, they actually can spawn in quite frequently as well. And so yeah, very fun stuff here. But please let me know what you think of all of this down below in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, then please consider leaving a like on it. It really helped me out quite a bit. And let me know that you like these types of videos. And if you want to see some more by me, then please hit that subscribe button. And I catch you next time. Bye.